My name is Alex Geeth, and today I'm going to be talking about two websites. The first website I'm going to be talking about is morladesign.com, and I'm going to be pointing out some conventions that we've learned about in class so far, and how this website does not stick to those conventions, and how that can be a little frustrating at times. Before recent weeks in this class and before I have learned some of the things that I've learned, I probably would have picked this website as a website that I really enjoyed and really liked. But let's go over why I should not have picked that and some of the things that we've learned about and what makes this site, some of the things that could make it a little bit better. The first thing I sort of notice when I come to this website is the unconventional fat sort of menu hanging here on the left side. And that's becoming more popular, and I've seen that in a lot of websites lately, especially since the WordPress content management system has become so popular. It seems to be that a lot of themes have this real heavy left hanging menu. And while I don't mind that design, here I think they probably could have done with another traditional menu going horizontally across the top, because there seems to be so much content, so many different areas that they could go to. And I believe we learned about that a couple weeks ago, that sometimes less is more, and that maybe a couple more clicks would give me this information. But right now I feel like I'm a little bombarded with choices like we've learned about from the book. As we scroll through the site, I do notice that there is a lot of content that is in this website. It is a design firm out of California that does lots of big name work. And so they do have a lot of pieces, but I almost think this is too much to share. And I don't really have a title of where I'm at or a sense of other than I'm on the home page. And as I go through these projects, it sort of just filters out what was there before. And it doesn't give me a sense of where I'm at other than this little underline on the active link. I would like to see something, as Steve Krug might suggest, putting the section title somewhere where I can see it, where I'm not really looking for it. It does follow some conventions. If I click on the site icon here, it takes me back to morladesign.com, the home page. And also this is a link back to the same, and this is. So it's redundant, but it's a convention that we're all used to, and I like that the theme or this website still has that included in it. One other convention that I noticed was not on this website is it lacks a search, in case I just wanted to pull up maybe a client that they worked with just to see maybe who they did. They do have a client list later down. And as we go through these different sections, I don't really have a sense that I'm in much of a different atmosphere. It's kind of giving me the same imagery, kind of same setup with the same typeface. And again, there is no section header as to where I am. I almost feel lost in this house. And as you go into some of the individual projects, then you start getting a little more happy talk about what's going on, but you do get further mock-ups of that design. Overall, I can appreciate the minimalist approach to how the website was built. I just wish it would have some more conventions like the website search and maybe another footer or this information broken up so that I can make the decision a little bit easier to navigate through this website. The next website that I'm going to speak on is the opposite, and it sort of highlights a lot of the conventions that I find comforting and does so in a great way. This is Emigre Fonts. It is a type house out of California that was put together a long time ago. It has a little bout down here at the bottom. And when I come into Emigre Fonts, I'm automatically sort of in their storefront. And I like this because that's all I need to know about these people is when I come here, I'm looking to buy a typeface. And I have that, and it sort of has the same conventions to let me know that I'm ready to buy. It shows me my shopping cart icon with how many things may be in my shopping cart. I have a sign-in area right here. And although there is not a login like you would probably normally see, I think we covered this a few weeks ago, and Krug said that maybe if we just have one more click it might not be as cumbersome to have it up here. So in the name of design and ease, I can just go to this login. Of course, the site does have a search bar or search option that's easy and up to the right hand where most other websites have it. Another convention that we use that this site is utilized. Another thing I thought was interesting about this site is in Steve Krug's book, he mentioned how tabs can be a very easy way to let you know what environment you're in and what page or subpage you are in the hierarchy. And when I read that, I tended to disagree with it right off the bat, and the example he showed in the book was good. And as I stumbled across this website, I think the deploying that tab style would have been a very nice selection here. And so I guess I have to concede to Steve Krug on that one, that tabs do probably make you feel a little bit more like we're in here, because that's kind of what we've been working with for a long time. So this simple site has a nice, easy menu that's up here. The submenus come up easily. When I go to different sections, I know where I'm at. If I'm searching serifs, it tells me, hey, you're in the serif section right here. It constantly lets me know that I'm still on this website by keeping the site title in the same place. And when I go to add something onto my shopping cart, everything still looks uniform by using the same color scheme. I know I'm in the same environment. I have an option to sort of play with the text here. And I have an option to add it to my cart. The cart is a flash up window, which I think is becoming more and more convention for a lot of these sites. And I like that it sort of applies to that. It makes me feel like this website is professional and knows what they're doing. And I guess we can just go view the cart. The cart, again, I know where I'm at. I'm trusted. I'm not having to go to another site to pay. And also, I like the use of the footer space by this company, because they just sort of use it as a corporate dump. Anything I need to know that's corporate related is here. We have a mailing list that we can go on to. We can order their catalog, which maybe if it's free, I might order it. And it gives it just a short, consistent about. And you know what? If I really want more happy talk, I have an option to click for more. And I really like that it sticks to all these conventions. I've got links to their social media. And some big names here. Zuzana Lico. It's one of the great typographers of our time. If you get a chance, you might want to look them up. So, Migray fonts, Morla design. We have some bad use of lack of convention and good use of conventions. And hopefully that makes it a little more clear. Thanks for spending some time with me today.